eating. It's eating me. Ah. Hi everybody and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Alright, so today I'm going to degree the cam that I have in my Camaro Z28. The reason I want to do this is because I installed this cam in the 1980s and I'm old now, so I've forgotten what the specifications are of the cam. Now the car doesn't run that good, so I'm very curious as to what kind of cam I have in there. So today I'm going to degree the cam. I've got a cam degree kit from Jegs Automotive. I'm going to use that and I'm going to degree the cam while the motor is in the car. So it can be done, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's degree my cam. Alright, so here's everything I got from Jegs. This is their degreeing kit. Comes with a degree wheel and the dial indicator and a piston stop, and the rest of this I really don't know what it is, so we're going to learn together. It's going to be fun. And of course it does come with instructions, which we will look at now. Okay, I'm going to mount the degree wheel right on the balancer right there. And it says in the instructions to use the proper bushing to center the degree wheel in the opening. Okay, so this bushing is the one that's going to work for me because it fits my crankshaft bolt perfectly. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm getting eaten by my shark nose Camaro here. But I got to get in the mouth. It's eating me. Ah. Okay, wheel is mounted with my crankshaft bolt. I've got my pointer mounted with a bolt here, and my wire pointer is pointed at top dead center, which is very close to the indicated top dead center as shown right there. So that means that the piston should be at the top of the cylinder, and so therefore we can start the procedures. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the degree wheel about 10 degrees, 10 to 20 degrees in either direction to bring the piston down, and then I'm going to put in this little device right here. This is a piston stop, so this is going to go into the spark plug hole, which is right there. And then I'm going to, once I thread it into the spark plug hole with this, then I'm going to thread this in until it touches the top before not threading. Come on now. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move this 15 degrees. Okay, that's about 15 degrees. Now this is the piston stop. It threads in right in there. And we're going to keep pushing, we're going to keep threading this in until it touches the top of, ooh, that's as far as that'll go. So I think it's touching the top of the piston. Now we keep turning the same direction. We make a note of where we are here, which is 15 degrees. And we keep going in the same direction all the way around this way until the piston goes all the way down and then all the way up, and it's going to touch the piston stop again, and we're going to make a note of that on what degree that is on the wheel. Here we go, we're getting close. Let's see where it touches. Okay, it's touched. Okay, what degree is that? 14 degrees. 14 degrees. That's as far as it'll go. What is the reading? Well, that's a little different. That's 10, 11, 12, 13 and a half. Write that down. Okay, so our top dead center is, add these two together and then divide in two, right? 13.5 equals 27 divided by 2 equals 13.75 degrees. Okay, true top dead center, and it's exactly correct. Okay, so our dial indicator is all mounted up. Now we have to get it onto the base circle. Okay, it's on 0. 3. Maximum lift is 0.310. Times that by rocker arm ratio of 1.5 and you get 465 lift. So that is a fairly decent cam. That's not a super high lift cam. This is a cam from the 1990s, flat tap at hydraulics, so 465 is pretty normal. Let's see what else we can find out. We get to 50. Oh, right on. We'll record where the degree wheel is. Then we go down the other side. We're going down the other side. Back down we go. Back down we go. And we stop at 50. Ooh, almost there. And you can see I've got my wheel marked right here, another eye. So that is, so from here, all the way, from here all the way around the wheel to here is the duration at 050 of the intake valve. So we add up all these degrees and that will give us our answer for our duration at 0.05. Okay, I added up all the degrees and it's 234 degrees duration at 0.50, 50 thou. Okay, that is pretty healthy. That's pretty healthy for a 90s cam. Not a lot of lift, but a lot of duration. Okay, the next thing I want to find out is the lobe separation angle. So I've got the duration, so to find out what the top of the lobe is, it's half of these degrees. So that's 234 divided by 2. 234 divided by 2 equals, so the top of the lobe is 117 degrees. And we're going to go back there and then mark the position on the degree wheel. And then whatever that answer is, and then we're going to do the exhaust, and whatever that answer is, we add those two together and divide it, and that will give us our LSA. We're going to come down off the nose, going down the ramp, and we're going to stop at 50. A little bit over. Okay, and there's my mark. Okay, I counted those degrees. And guess what? 234 degrees at 50,000. So it's the same for both intake and exhaust. So I'm pretty sure that this is a single pattern cam because you wouldn't have exactly the same duration. So we'll take that 108 for the intake plus 110 for the exhaust equals 218. Divide that by 2. Equals 109. Okay, so we've got everything kind of figured out. I think it's a single pattern cam. I think it's a 264, 265 lift. Could be a little problems with my measuring there. It's 234 degrees duration for both intake and exhaust. Lobe center line angle is 109, which most of them are 110 nowadays. So that could be a 109 or it could be a 10. It's not too radical. I was thinking that this cam had a 106 LSA, but it's much more normal. It's a pretty normal cam actually. So it's 110 or 109 LSA, 234 degrees, which is pretty healthy for a 1990s cam. Lift is 465, I believe, on both exhaust and intake. All right, there you go. I have degreed my camshaft. It is no longer a great mystery to me. So I figured out that the duration, well, first of all, it's a single pattern cam, which is unusual. The lift on both the intake and exhaust is 0.465 at 1.5 rocker ratio. The duration for both intake and exhaust is 235 degrees duration at 50 lift, which is also fairly high. And the lobe separation angle is 109 degrees, a little bit tight. So it's a fairly healthy cam in terms of the duration. Lift, not so much, but there you go. At least now I know what I'm working with, and so it's no longer a mystery. So I primarily made this video to show that you can degree your cam with the motor in the car like I have here, and that it's not too hard to do and it's relatively inexpensive. Alright, so thanks for watching Photomikes Garage. I will see you next time. This is what's coming next.